Alright, are we back? We might be back. It says we're back. That's, whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe not. We'll see. Alright, how's everyone doing this morning? Roman, hey, how's it going? J Cubes, how's it going? Good morning. It's almost lunchtime here. Probably should have eaten before I got on here, but I do want to finish these groups. It's Josh Chen. How's it going? We're just gonna finish up the groups. I was working on these while streaming until oh, David Jang, how's it going? You should come to this competition. Registration's closed, but you can still come. You could ride in my car. So right now I'm importing all the groups which made last night. All of these over to here so that they can go on the WCA website. Ethanol, hi, how's it going? Glad you could make it. Good, yeah. You should at least come to, actually I have to do homework. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. You should at least come to, like, FMC 2019. That'll be a good one. I'd like to do lunch for everyone. We'll see if I can swing that. Because it might not be in the budget, but okay. 6x6, we had 3, 3, 2. I'll be back in 30 minutes. Probably need to finish up my practice chem test. Yeah, do that, and then we'll be good. I guess I'll talk to you about the other comp if you're already gone. Do I need to pay for that, or can I pay cash at the venue? For FMC and the other one, both of them you can pay cash at the venue. But yeah, either way works pretty much. My favorite event is FMC. I'm hungry, but I don't want to get out of my bed. I know the feeling. Working on ways I can get money. That's a good thing to work on. Pretty necessary after a while. Elliot Ross. 3, 3, 4, 2. How's it going, Zach? Glad to see you here. The stream is probably quite laggy at the moment, but that's okay. As long as I can get these groups done and on the WCA website today. Since when do you collect cubes? I used to collect cubes from like 2009 to 2000 something. And now I just sell cubes. So yeah, I really don't want this many cubes, but it works out well when you want to sell cubes to have a lot of cubes to sell. Joffrey 1111, okay. Isaac Ben 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2. Javier Gonzalez Maturana, 2, 1, 4, 1. If you guys think this is boring, you should have been here at 4:30 in the morning when I was doing this stuff last night. So we had 3, 3, 1, 4. And then later on today, you can join me for the cutting. How many scorecards do we have? We have 4, 7, 1, 3, 7, 841 scorecards for this competition that I'll have to cut and sort by hand. So it'll be a good time. 2, 2, 2, 3. Nicholas Bell. 3, 2, 1, 4. So I can kind of explain. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, but hi, how's it going? Sorry, I can't read or speak very well. I suppose I could explain a little bit about what I'm doing for those that are just joining me. So last night I worked on all this, which is the groups for Chicago area Twist Spring, and I sorted them like Megaminx, Purminx, Cube here. These are all sorted by psych sheet, and then we sort the groups by psych sheet, and then all the staff is in green. These are the people that can scramble at the competition, and then down here people in yellow are ones that made special requests to be in separate groups. My favorite event is FMC. It's quite fun. And then people in red were ones that I think would help scramble, but not positive. And then in purple is Dylan Lee. And there's 2 Dylan Lees, so I had to make sure they ended up in separate groups for all of their events, because that would be confusing when they're like, Dylan, which one? Lee. There's 2 of us. And then that's a dramatic reenactment of what might happen. So then I sorted all the groups, sorted out staff so we'd have enough scramblers for each group, and then once it's sorted by psych sheet, then like over here for 3x3 we sort it alphabetically and then manually transfer all of these numbers over to this sheet so that it can go onto the WCA website. And it takes a while, but it's worth it to have the customization options that other methods just don't give you. So 3, 1, 1, 4, 2. Okay. So now I just have Megaminx, Purminx, Cube to do, and then we'll be able to start, we'll actually move this sheet. We'll have to format it so it works on the WCA website, and then put it on the WCA website after some more formatting. So it takes a while, but I like doing it this way. Ollie 2, 2, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. So how this sheet works is if there's a 1, that means they're competing in that event, and so the dash means they're not competing in that event. So I can just look at this other list and take like 4 numbers and just replace the ones with those numbers in order, and it will always work out to be correct. The correct people in the correct groups. So it works out. Prime Johnson 4124. Thomas 234. Clayton Goodwin 1112. So this competition has 200 people at it. 206 people are registered for it. So it's not the easiest thing in the world to do groups for, but it's easier than Great Lakes, which had 192 people, but all 18 events. And I did all of that groups the same way. So we got 3, 1, 2, 3. It's again. 1, 2, 3, 3. One. Two. What's the reason for not using Groupifier? Is it because such large comp? The reason for not using Groupifier is Groupifier doesn't have the customization options I like using Groupifier. I really like it. Groupifier Next, like the latest release of it, is actually pretty good. When it makes sense to use it at a competition. Like for this one, our staff is in green, and so all of these green names in groups 5 and 6 here, so like everyone above this would be in the last group of Scoob using Groupifier, because I always sort my competitions by speed. That way everyone with a similar skill level gets the same scrambles, and I think that makes it more fair, and also all the first-time competitors are in the same group, and that makes it easier for handling incidents, and also for events with a cutoff, it makes the first group much easier, which Groupifier does all that. But Groupifier doesn't allow me to make any custom changes after the groups are made, so I can't say, take Joshua Farron out of Group 6 and put him in Group 3 for Scoob, because we need more scramblers for Groups 5 and 6, because all of our scramblers are competing in those groups. We have, we got like two, maybe 3 scramblers outside of Group 6, Groups 5 and 6, so I should probably move one more person out of there. I'll do that now. So that way I can customize it more, and then also the Solis, Aaron, and his 2 daughters want to be in different groups for their events, because for some events they use the same cube, and then for some events they just want to be able to watch each other compete, and they can't do that if they're competing at the same time. And with Groupifier, if we sort alphabetically or by speed, it'll always put them in the same group, and I can't customize that, so it wouldn't, I wanted to be able to customize that. And then staff, and also I like making some groups different sizes, like Megaminx. The first 2 groups are like 15% larger than the next two groups, because everyone in the first two groups probably won't make cutoff, and everyone in the second two groups probably will. So it makes more sense to have less people in the group where people will be competing longer, and I can't customize a group size in Group of Fire. Totally makes sense. I was just curious, as I'm planning on using it for my comp Pikes Peak. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing, and it definitely works for most competitions. It's just on some of them I want to have a little bit more control. We could definitely make it work at this competition, especially if you assign scrambling and judging to more people. It's just when I have the opportunity to be very specific about who I let scramble at my competitions, I always am specific about who I let scramble. So, you know, if I didn't care who'd scrambled, I could just use Group of Fire and just assign everyone who I know knows how to scramble a scrambling job for one group, and that would be fine to do Group of Fire for. But since I have enough people that can scramble, I just choose to do it this way so that I can have a little bit more control over what's going on at my competition. So it's definitely not ideal, but I don't mind doing it. So Logan B 2144. Group of Fire is also collaborative, which is very nice. I think I might have ran into some issues with the collaboration. I'm not positive. I'll have to test that out more on my own. It might just be that one person can work on it, and one person the other person can see what's going on. Because it seemed to me that when someone else was working on them, I could see what they were doing, but I couldn't make edits myself. Keaton, how's it going? Happy you're here. I'm just doing groups for a 200-person competition by hand because that's how we do stuff here. So, or at least that's how I do stuff for certain competitions when all of our staff are fast. So, yeah. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Matthew 2222. We got some Worlds commentary stuff and procrastinating research. Gotcha. Are you going to be doing streaming at Worlds? I very much enjoyed your streams from Euros. That was a good time. That'd be awesome. So, Nick. 4312. To Rohan. Yeah, I'm on the stream team. Awesome. I'm excited. Should be full-time Friday, Saturday this time, so you'll see me a lot. Cool. I don't know how much I'll be able to see you since I'm on staff, but I'll do my best. I'll be having a good time. I'll try and watch as much live as I can as well. So, I'm on No Worlds Team Australia. As my mom says, too far. It's only like 20 hours away. It can't be that bad. It can. Yeah, especially if someone's not used to driving. 20 hours is a lot. But, yeah, I'm more on your side where it's like 20 hours can't be that bad. Like that's that's like 1 day of driving. It's not even multiple days of driving. So J2114, right? Yeah. Right, yeah. 2 4 Tanner. Let me see how long it actually takes me. Yeah, Australia is huge. A lot of people like underestimate how big Australia is. But there's also like a lot of it where people don't live, I think. 1122. I'm going to this comp. Yeah, I've been sorting your groups. Now you can get a sneak peek at which groups you're in. Bennett, you're up here in the Bs. You're in 9 for 3x3, 9 for 2x2, 6 for 4x4, 3 for 6x6 in Megaminx, and then we'll get to Pyraminx and Scube later on. Longest drive for me was Maryland to South Carolina for Nats 2015. Yeah, a lot of people drove to Nats 2015. That was a good comp. Oh, flying. Gotcha. I thought you were talking about driving. Zeke McKay, how's it going? Are you coming to this competition? I don't think I saw your name on the list. No, Zen is the last person on the registration list. You're coming to blind and feet though, right? That should be a good comp. I'm trying to finish organizing this so I can finish organizing that, because that one will be the quick competition, you know. Only like 18 competitors or something like that, maybe 20, depending on walk-ins. So should be a good time. I'm going to blind and feet instead. Gotcha. Yeah, that's always good to get 2 comps in 1 day. Longest travel was likely Euros to 6 euro, likely 2 euros. New York to Philadelphia. CDG. Let's see if I can figure out where CDG is. I really don't know. And then to Prague. Nice. First long flight that I did without my parents. I wanted to just never fly again after that. Yeah, the longest flight I've ever taken was like 6 hours maybe. And I was CDG is Paris. Got it. Nice. Longest drive was a beam, 1 hour 15 minutes to Denver. Nice. Should register for Nats now. Yeah, get on that. It's going to be a good comp. Keaton Ellis is organizing it, so it's got to be a good time. Gotcha. That's unfortunate, Zachary. But yeah, 20 hours to World seems very reasonable. I really have no idea how long my travel time is for Worlds. I don't really care either, because I don't need to know, so I haven't paid attention to that. 1122 2 Walker Welch, some 4, and Zen Zucker 3. All right. Probably gonna go to 2020 Nats though. Hopefully it's Texas or West Coast. Nats is 1 hour 30 minutes. That's awesome. I wish Nats was only 1 hour and 30 minutes for me. Yeah, Texas or West Coast. Yeah, that'd be interesting to see where Nationals is next year. I know of some people that are submitting applications for it. So it'll be interesting to see if people... Are you driving to Nats, Zeke? because that's 2019 is half an hour. Nice, nice. That's the dream. I guess not necessarily for me, because I mean, eventually I'd like it to be close. But this year, since I can travel to it, I'd rather have it be farther away than like half hour away. Texas Nats is actually reasonable, as there's a huge community there and lots of good venues. Yeah, Texas could definitely make sense. Just gotta have people to organize it there. Denver is good too. Yeah, Denver is really expensive. I looked into organizing a competition in Denver last year, and everything was just more expensive than most cities. Like even a lot of places in Chicago are less expensive than they were in Denver. And not necessarily in downtown Chicago, but I wasn't looking in downtown Denver. I was a little bit, but mostly, not downtown Denver. So, just use a school. Yeah, I don't think Cubing USA would like just like a big room in a school to be used. The room I got for this competition, I think it's only like 3,000 or 5,000 less square feet than the room for nationals was last year. It's quite a large room. It's like 22,800 square feet for 200 competitors, which is a ginormous amount of overkill. For 200 competitors, I'd say you could do that in like 7,000 square feet maybe. I might be off on that. 7,000. Yeah, you could do 200 people in like 7,000 square feet if it's a good setup of 7,000. But we have 22,000 for this, which is like 3 times more. Yeah, using a school for Nats hasn't been done in almost 10 years. Yeah, the last one was at like that Ohio school, and they had like a ballroom at the school, so it kind of made more sense. Yeah, Keaton said, I don't think people would be interested in having it at school again. It feels like we're going backwards, especially after having it at the Baltimore Convention Center. Yeah, it's my understanding that the Baltimore Convention Center might be like the largest place we've ever done it. I don't know for sure on that, but it seems pretty big and in like a pretty cool area. But doing it at a school would definitely feel like going backwards. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay, Pyramix 5474. Yeah. Andrew. 574. Tense on Fire. How's it going? Yeah, groups. I feel like having a lot of space at this comp will make up for West Branch at Urban Lose. Yeah, that was a bit of an oof for space. This will be interesting because we don't have a whole lot of chairs. We've got a lot of bleachers, but not a whole lot of chairs. Like, most of the chairs will be used just for competing. Then we've got bleachers on both sides. And I'm doing the competition in the middle of the gym. The heat is draining my body faster than I can realize, but I'm good nonetheless. Yeah, I saw your post on Facebook. It sounds unpleasant. Luckily, I think you're going to Australia, right? Should be better weather there, as long as you don't prefer the heat, which it sounds like you don't. So anyway, we have bleachers on both sides of the gym. It's like 4 basketball courts, all in one room, and then I can pull up a picture. If I can type. I'm walking in the cold weather with open arms. Yeah, it's supposed to be cold in the Australia, high in the 50s and 60s. Yeah, I'm ready for that because sweatshirt weather is my kind of weather. And possibly rain. I think it rains mostly there, and obviously you're not getting snow when it's 50, so probably rain. If I sell out fruit snacks, I get a 632 profit. But if I sell for 50 cents, I get an extra $20. You do you, man, because fruit snacks are great. You'd probably sell out. I need to buy a whole bunch of fruit snacks for this competition, actually. That's one thing I do need to do, is get a bunch of fruit snacks. So for Pikes Peaks, we were originally going to do a comp in a crappy area of the high school. Our commons, we couldn't fit the cafeteria tables for solving. Not what I wanted. But we moved the venue at the request of the school, so we're good now. Nice. It was 96 last night at 9. I'm done with summer weather. Yeah, it hasn't been... We might be back. Maybe. Maybe not. You might have to reload, because I think it, like, completed. And anyway, I can work on groups while we wait for it to come back up. Stream resumed. The stream is continuing. 1 FPS. Yeah, I've got this stream like pretty much as low quality as I can go, and my internet still is like, yeah, don't do that. So with other devices being connected to the internet, and even just one device, it's pretty much always a big oof. It went offline again. Maybe it's back. I'll type something in the chat. Maybe it's back. It says it's going, but viewers will experience buffering. Yeah, Jack Pfeiffer, how's it going? Glad you could make it for the 1 frame per second stream. Working on groups today. Close out the 2 tabs I have open and hope that helps. So 8, 6, 4, 5, 4. I think we just might be doomed to not have a stream today because of the terrible internet that is what's at my house. Yeah. Actually, so Benjamin, and then 4778. Rock. 4468. Seems okay now? Okay. I tried Twitch streaming this morning, and my internet can't handle 360p 24 frames a second. Yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling. It's been on the same frame for the whole time I've been watching. This is so sad. But I'm gonna power through and just keep talking to myself and pretend like it's all okay. Even though I know it's definitely not all okay. Brooke 4468 68 Carter Thomas. Yeah, someone did, and I tried to get their name, their last name. 3 people, or actually 4 people, registered for this competition with just a first name, and I was able to get 3 of them. 3 of their last names. Seems a lot better right now. Cool. I'm glad we could all be here for at least a little bit while I manually transfer Pyraminx groups from one sheet to another sheet so it can go on the WCA. But yeah, so people with one name, it's a little bit extra work, but a lot of times when people don't put in a last name, they also don't respond to emails. So I was quite satisfied with getting 3 responses. Yeah, I wasn't going to accept it. I also don't accept the registration until they tell me what their name is, but someone else accepted that registration because I wasn't clear enough in my instructions to not accept it. Wait, Carter Thomas. I almost made a mistake. 7733. Christopher Resendez, an original. David Jang is back. How's it going? You just missed it. The stream died like 4 times. I was stuck on the same frame, and now I think people can hear me again, which is all right, because doing groups. We're getting close to the end. I've just got 2/3 of Pyraminx left to do, and then all of Skewb, which isn't bad because only 123 people signed up for Skewb. So Chris Resendez, original Chicagoland speedcuber, who is great. 58555 58555 Creighton 3337 Dennis 5333. How many 3s in a row is that? 1. Okay, 2 Dominics. Okay, I'm gonna change some Pyraminx groups because the video was bad. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna move some groups for Pyraminx because right now there are 3 Dylans, and I don't like that. So we're gonna move this Dylan to 2, and then that means I need to move someone from group 2 into group 3. this guy from Group 2 will now go in Group 3. Could probably move another one. See, Groups 3 and 4 go at the same time. I'll move this Dylan into 4, and then I'll move someone from 4 into 3. John Bershon will go in 3. And then Dominics. There's 2 Dominics in this group. Is it Christmas today? Have I checked? Oh no, we better check. Is it? We'll go. Is it Christmas? Man, every time. It's like every time I go to this website, it's just no. It's not Christmas. Why do we even try anymore? There's not a reason to keep doing this. It's just gonna not be Christmas over and over again. Okay, so there's 2 Daniels and 3. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, for similar sounding names, sometimes I just leave it be. But there's actually 2 Dylan Lees at this competition, which is why on this sheet his name is highlighted. Both of their names are highlighted. And then since I sort by speed, it usually doesn't make too much of an issue for similar sounding names, but sometimes it doesn't work out. Like there's 3 people with the same first name in a group at Great Lakes. But is there? No, there's not 2 Daniels in Pyraminx, because Daniel K doesn't do Pyraminx. That's right. Yeah, I check that website like every day, and it keeps saying it's not Christmas, and it's infuriating. That's not a word, and I don't know how to speak. Don't worry about it. So I think we're good on Pyraminx groups. We'll just let there be 2 Dylans in the same group. What am I at now? I'm at Dennis C. Dennis C. 5, 3. Oh, there's 2 Dominics in 3 though. Brian and Ryan Johnson. Yeah. That is a big oof when they're in the same group. Because sometimes sorting by speed, I think, might put them in the same group, depending on how many people are at the competition. So we'll move this Dominic to 4, and then we'll move someone from group 4 to group 3. Okay, now I'll keep going. All the Dylans are in separate groups, the Dominics are in separate groups. 5, 3, 4, 3. So come here and do 5, 3, 4, 3. Whoops. Dylan D. 4, 2, 3, 3. Here we go. Oops. 5, 7, 7, 3. Oh, it's not 3. Esteban. There's a Mark Monatov and a Marco. I'm not going to try and pronounce that name. In theory, there are different names, but there's a lot of confusion when they were called. At least once they sat for each other's cubes. Yeah. I usually try and warn my staff when there's going to be people with the same first name in the same group. And a lot of times they just disregard what I say and don't call the last names. And that's a little annoying, but whatever. Whatever. Esteban. So we got 5338. Okay. Gabe? Neeson. It's probably Neeson. 3335. So, Guillermo. 2328. 2767. 7 6 7. Come on. 2768. 2226. Jimmy Pico. Yeah, that's how I try and do it too. I will say it's kind of hard to be taken seriously because of certain value in my area. Yeah. Purings. For Jimmy Pico. 2263. 226. John Hornack. 7822. Joshua Chen was here at one point. You can see what groups he's in. Why am I in 8? Whatever. 6822. Oh yeah. Just in case one of like the top people messes up. I'm kind of in that like I think I'm like 6 on the psych sheet. But I hopefully won't get that good of an average. Kenta. 4522. Leo Higgins. 2264. Logan Bedenbetter. Interesting last name. 1651. Lucas Stambach. I'll find him eventually. Oh, he's not doing pyramids, that's why I can't find him. Lucas Adams is the last one I did. So I gotcha. Belts. 2186. There we go. 286. Marco 6688. Mason 5178. Michael Conn 4418. I need to make a calculator on Scratch for this. It'd be so much easier, but I need brain power anyways. Maybe taking SATs. SAT? This year? IDK. Well, good luck if you do. I took the ACT. I never took the SAT. Interesting stuff. I don't think I did that well. It was, I want to say mid-20s? 441. Go 1577. No divided 4168. Nine, 416. ACT better than SAT. Oh, is that Nathaniel G? World famous Chicago feat solver and Rue user? No, ZZ. It's not Rue. There's been a lot of people solving Rue lately, so I don't use either method. So I can get the two confused at one point or another. 1 FPS again. Please don't crash. Yeah, I hope it doesn't. But if it does, oh well. OMG. Oh, Luke G. Cuber, how's it going? See you at Uniontown. When is Uniontown? I see you're going. Am I? What competition is that? I don't remember signing up for one called Uniontown. Cool. I'm excited to see you this weekend. For some feet in Wisconsin. Oh, Bulldog. I'm actually not going to Bulldog. I just got taken off the list today. That's right, that was in Uniontown, Ohio. I was just thinking Akron because Zach Garber, but I've never taken an IQ test. I imagine I would score quite low. Oh man, missed registration by 18 hours. I should have asked you if you were like planning on coming. If you want to come, you'd be welcome to come and hang out and help out and get a staff lunch. But we can't accept any more registrations, unfortunately. Yeah, Ohio. I was gonna go. I signed up with full intentions of going. Even though I knew there was a Minnesota competition that day. But the Minnesota competition is just a lot more cost effective for me right now, and I need to get new tires. So it makes a lot more sense for me to go to Minnesota than to spend the extra money to go to Ohio. Because it'd be a lot easier if I should definitely have new tires before just saying that I use the Zenghen 2x2. Gotcha. It's a good 2x2. Is that the one I got? Probably. I know I got what you used at whatever you used at Indianapolis Cubes, so there are 2-year-olds in Mensa. Yeah, that stuff's crazy to me. I really don't know that much about it. I just know Chris Hardwick was in it. That's based off an IQ relative to their age. I should be getting this license this Friday. Nice. So I might drive myself there. Probably could get there by like 3-ish. Interesting. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I used to use that for the San Juan Zanlang is better. Making a review. Nice. I don't know anything about 2x2s, which is why I asked Lou Greiser what 2x2 he used, and he told me, and then I just got that one. Yeah, so Nolan G 1416. Oops, not what I wanted. Parker Hong. You got the Wuxia. That's right. That's right. That sounds like the name of the one I got. Yeah, the Wuxia is the one I got. Cool. Parker. 1, 4, 5, 6. We should be doing another Chicago competition in September, though. I'm hoping September 8th we'll be able to do another Chicago competition. Probably shouldn't have done it that day since there might be a Pittsburgh comp, but could just drive to Pittsburgh after the Chicago comp, and hopefully they'll have separate events on Sunday, so we're all good. Never mind. 1318. 8. Ryan Cole. 658. I've been practicing a ton of one hand instead of feet in blind or FMC. Oof. Yeah. I kind of wanted to have one hand this weekend, but it didn't really fit in the schedule anywhere. I also thought about doing another competition with all the events that are not at any of the 3 that we're doing, but I decided against that because I didn't have much time. So, what he 7168. One 1171. Tim Kerpinski 4566. I'm going to college in the fall in Michigan. First day is August 29th. Gotcha. That's awesome. Will you be able to go to Ann Arbor competitions, do you think? Because that'd be cool. I know you went to at least the one in January, Alpha, in 2017. But that's obviously, you weren't in college in Michigan at that point. William Grooms, 71518. 1518. Okay, Pyraminx is imported. Now, Scube. The last event. Oop, not what I wanted. Okay. So the Scube, we got 5, 1, 2, 3. Oops. More. $34.56 from Fruit Snacks. Where are you going to be selling these fruit snacks? Because I'm interested. You should get a Costco size thing of fruit snacks. That's what I always do. I could reach the box that's right there, but I also don't want to, so I'm not going to. More 5, 4, 3, 3, 3. 5, 4, 3, 3, 3. Ashley Gray. 4, 3, 3, 5, 5. Brian Johnson. 3, 5, 6, 5. Thomas. Wait a minute. I've made a mistake. Carson's in 5. Book is in 3. Brian is in 6. Wait a minute. Okay, got it fixed. Just selling them in your neighborhood? Nice. We haven't been to Costco in like a year, should ask. But maybe next week. We have so much going on. Yeah, Costco is the best place to get fruit snacks. I get 90 of them for $9.89. 90 packs for $9.89. So it's fun. Carter Collins. Okay. Disaster avoided. Carter Thomas. 5, 6, 3, 4. This was in 4. 6, 3, 3, 2. I've been to 3 Ann Arbor comps, and the college I'm going to is in Grand Rapids. 2 hours by car, but I don't think I'll have a car. Gotcha. There might be, I don't know how close the Third Coast cubing competition is to Grand Rapids, but I think that's where there's at least one cuber in Grand Rapids, so maybe there'll be competitions there. Costco's pretty neat, super large everything. Yeah, I like it. I got water there, I get batteries from there for competitions. It's a good time. David Dixon. Yeah. 6, 3, 4, 2. Dominic K. 2, 4, 4, 5. Eric Vaz. 2, 2, 2, 2. These fruit snacks are $14 for an 80 count. Oh, see, you could save $4.10 and get 10 more things of fruit snacks, and they're Mott's fruit snacks, which are pretty good. So I could recommend Costco if you'd like to do that. Optimize your profits. Alright. Ethan Rowe. Ethan Rowe. 4, 2, 5, 2. 4, 2, 5, 2. Hannah Brown. 2, 2, 6, 2. Morris. 3, 5, 2, 5. 3, 5, 2, 5. Jason. Mott's are for 7 years and younger. Mott's are actually very good fruit snacks. Welch's are for everyone. Nah. Welch's are more expensive, and I think they're not as good as Mott's. I think most of the people that eat Mott's would agree, which would make sense. because then everyone that eats Welch's would disagree. So Costco does have Welch's. I think it's $10. I think it's $10.99 for 80 fruit snacks. At least in Wisconsin. So do with that information what you will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Jericho 51166 6. Jonathan Gamer 5143. Juliet 1144. Walker Welch's fruit snacks. Mott's are trash. Man, I like Mott's. A lot of people like Mott's in the Midwest. We're gonna have Mott's at our FMC 2019 location. You know what Ohio's gonna have at its FMC 2019 location? Nothing, because they're not having a location. Excuse me. So that makes Mott's objectively optimal. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. 1141 1141 Logan Bellinger 5414. Lucas But they get stuck in your teeth and everything? Not if you eat them correctly. Plus, even if they did get stuck in your teeth, then it'd just be saving more good fruit snacks for later. So, I see this as an absolute win. Patrick. Lucas Patrick. 1613. Marcus Kamen. 6645. Matthew 1625. Nick. Thank you, Nathaniel. I appreciate your honesty in explaining that Mott's are measurably and objectively better than Welch's. We're having an all-you-can-eat Welch's, all-you-can-eat buffet including Welch's. Yeah, I want a picture of that. You want to know what else our FMC 2019 location has? A tank. There's a tank parked outside the venue. So, if you're trying to argue with our FMC 2019 location's decision on what fruit snacks are best, we do have a tank that we can use to our advantage in the negotiations. Do you think there will be finals for Scube, 2x2, and 4x4? Definitely not 4x4. We'll see about 2x2 and Scube. If we can get... We have to be at least 20 minutes ahead. To add a final for anything. I think we can do it, but I don't want to say that I think we can, even though I just did. I'll say it's unlikely, because I'd rather finish early and go eat pizza than add a final of Scube and 2x2. But I know people want a final of Scube and 2x2, so if we have extra time, we're going to add finals of those events. Tank of Sharks is probably going to be the only thing convincing me. I wish we had a Tank of Sharks. That'd be even better than just a tank that fires whatever tanks fire. It's not like an active tank. It's like an old one. It doesn't actually do anything besides sit there. Nick Glover. 6165. Noah Dwyer. 3654. Omar. 1431. Rohan. We have a helicarrier with 4 tanks. Okay, but you guys don't have an official location in Ohio, so that pretty much negates all arguments that you have that Welch's are better than Mott's anyway. So, Nick Glover's your Megaminx rival? Yeah, I found out recently that he's like good at Megaminx and from Illinois. So, I'm sorry I didn't alert you to the fact that we were having Megaminx in Chicago earlier. Yes, we got Ron James 6414. Senket V 1513. That's because I'm not in Ohio. Yeah. He was supposed to get a 52 average at Great Lakes last year. That's who the other person was that was like fast. I didn't remember who it was. I remember it was like Brian that got fast. And then Brian podiumed this year. This year the podium was real slow. No offense to Brian, but he was second and it was pretty slow compared to what I thought it was going to take to podium. The location is on a helicarrier, so it can't be an official location. Okay. Okay. I think the WCAT would approve that, though. So, I feel like, I also don't think Zach Garber could get the scrambles without it being an official location. So y'all will just be making up scrambles on the spot, which could be for better or worse, depending on how you look at it. Simon Kellum is with us. 6161. Tim Karpinski, 3465. Walker Welch, 6513. And then Zwiker is in 5. Okay. Haven't been practicing Mega either, so I probably wouldn't have gotten 62. I probably would have gotten like a 62 or 63. Yeah, that'd be a yikes. Winning square one with an 11 average, friends. Yeah, a lot of the podiums were kind of slow. And then 3x3 was just like, oh yeah, we'll just casually get in the top 10 best podiums of all time. Crazy stuff. Okay, so now that all the groups are imported from one sheet to another, yeah, Simon Kellum is a legend. Cool guy, cool guy. And he's with us, so that's always good. It's always good. Now what I have to do is format all of this so that it can go into a page on the WCA and look nice. Because I could just copy and paste this, but it wouldn't look very nice. So what I'm gonna do is let's make it so it will look nice. And yeah, so this loads. This is how it has to be formatted to look nice. You got your headers up here, and then this thingy. I did know that cats don't like lemons. I learned that out. I figured that out at Great Lakes last year. Yeah, it was a good time. Before that, I had no idea that cats didn't like lemons, and now we know that cats don't like lemons. Oh man! So when you format it this way, it'll look like this. But if I was to just, like, say, take out this one line and then update it, it would be maybe that one line doesn't even matter. Really? Huh. If I took out this line, it would change it. We are going to check again if it's Christmas. We checked earlier, but we'll go back now and see. Is it Christmas? Darn. This is so sad. Okay, so now if we refresh this, all of this should be, yeah, see, now if we take out that line, it'll be all formatted wrong and it won't look all nice. So we gotta go back and add this line, put in here just for consistency. And then instead of looking like this, it'll look like this again. So yeah, how we're going to do that is over on this sheet, we're going to find and replace, and we're going to find the number 1 and replace it with line 1. And then we'll replace all, and then we'll do the same for 2. Replace it with line 2, and we'll do the same for 3. And then we'll do the same for 4. And then for 5 as well. And then number 6. 7. For number 8, we're going to do the same thing. And then 9 should be the last one. Replace all. Okay, and so 10 should be covered by 1, and we also need to do find and replace. We need to do dash and replace it with line dash. There we go. What happens if you have square 1 as an event? I just don't copy this top line over to the WCA, so like all this will get goofed up here, and then I'll just fix it when I yeah, Jack Pfeiffer wins when we have square 1. See you later, J Cubes. Thanks for coming by now. Yeah, so now what I'll do is I'll copy all of this, and then with Control C, and then I'll open up WCA on a different tab just in case. This looks really fun. Yeah, I've only been I was up till 4:30 streaming and doing groups last night, and then I was like, oh, I need to go to bed. And then as soon as I stopped streaming, I was like, oh yeah, I have an 8 a.m. meeting for a competition that I have to go to. And so I was like, this was a bad idea. So I slept for like a good 2.5 hours. And then I got up, went to my meeting. I came back, and I slept a little bit more. And then I started on this maybe an hour and a half ago. So we're going to import all of this to the WCA so that it can be on the competition page. Yeah, so we're going to manage tabs, and we're going to add a new tab, and it's going to be called groups. And then here we can I don't think we even need to insert a table. We can just do it all manually. Control V. Whoops, did not mean to do italic. So we'll move these down, and we'll do line name. Nope, not plural. Name 3x3 cube goes 2x2 cube. Let's see what order these are in. 4x4 6 Megaminx Pyrrhus cube. 4x4. Oh yeah, one thing I will have to fix in here is people that have hyphens in their name. So, like Javier Gonzalez Napoleone, he has a hyphen in his name. So when I did, when I did find and replace the dash, it would add an unnecessary line through his name. And I guess I don't think there's any more. I don't think there's people with numbers in their name. Oop, here's another one. It'd be easy to spot these once it's made and there's problems with it, but it's also not too difficult to just go through it now. So 4x4, 6x6, Megaminx, Pyrrhaminx, cube. And then we'll go down one and do line. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now let's create the tab and see if it worked. Let's now go to the groups tab. Yeah, I was trying to figure out ways to get more people to go, but I also wasn't planning out travel stuff for this until like this week. It worked. It has worked. Now we check for any issues. Make sure there's no numbers in the name slot and no names in the number slots. What I'll do is I'll open up I'll take this groups and then move it to a different tab, and then check a few of the people and make sure all of their groups are correct. So we got Warren, Second. Cool. It looks like we're good. Walker's in 4 for 2 events. Yeah. Cool. Doesn't have blind, so I'm not missing any events I like. Yeah. Yeah, the event list is totally separate. I thought about doing another competition with all of the events that are not at any of the 3 that are going on. It's only like 7 events or so. Maybe even less. And no like super long events. So we could have done it, but I didn't have time with like Great Lakes to do it. Saw you at Great Lakes Championships 2019. Cool. I saw me there too. It was a good time. So, yeah, now the groups are on the WCA website. Now I can work on cube comps. Can't do that on stream though. I can't show it on stream because it'll have like people's birthdays on it, and that's not good to show. Line feet, this, and what else? There's FMC 2019. On Saturday. So, my clock broke there though. Oh, that's very unfortunate. I had to take the AP Spanish test instead of Great Lakes 2019. That's a big yikes. We definitely could have used your help. It was hard. Yikes. Yeah. We have a cube comps for this comp yet? Yeah, I set one up. I definitely set one up. I just gotta find it. Yeah, there we go. We're good. Taking AP Spanish next year. I never took like a language class. Okay. Well, this didn't get updated like it should have. Oh well. Let's get a link to a Cube Depot logo. Cube Depot is sponsoring this competition. What else? We gotta check email. Cube Depot. RP Cubed, hey, how's it going? Just working on some competition stuff here. Right now I'm grabbing a link for our sponsor tab. How we gotta do that? So we go here, we do insert image, and then it's like, hey, what's the URL for your image? So I need a URL. Could probably just upload this to Imager. I don't know how it's pronounced. Instead of doing this every time. Copy image address. Update. And we'll see if it works. JCubes is back. How's it going? It did work. Coolio. And now we'll edit in some words. What we do. Eric Sal is the backbone of this community. He hung out until like 2:30 a.m. like 3:30 a.m. his time last night on the stream. We have some pretty cool stuff going on at this comp. We got I ordered prizes from Cube Depot and he gave like a big discount on them. So we have raffle tickets that I got, and I'm going to, every time someone who's not on staff volunteers for judging or running, they'll get a raffle ticket, and all those raffle tickets will go into a raffle bucket, and then we'll pull them out throughout the day, and we have some like really good prizes. I think I have a picture somewhere. Of what all I got. It was like $250 worth of stuff that's going to be given away for people helping. Cube Depot is sponsoring this. They will awards. We'll make it sponsor and vending. It will also be at the selling all day long. Needs to be an exclamation point. Can you judge at a comp if you haven't registered? Yeah, we always appreciate people that just come to help out and hang out. That's happened a few times this year. And then I'll grab a Cube Depot link. Lucas Etter came to Michigan in 2017, didn't compete, but he staffed most of the day. Yeah, I remember that. Comes for the raffle tickets, yeah, for sure. Some of the prizes are like a $50 gift card, a GAN X, Spark 7M. There's a Volk M, a Wailong WRM. Couple of things, a lube, a magnetic 5x5. I don't remember what else there was. I opted to go for a lot of big prizes, or a number of less big prizes than more smaller prizes. Is gift cards one word or two? I don't know. Cards to top 3. One. No, I don't know. I feel like I always get this wrong. If it's one word or two. Yeah. I'm very bad at all types of grammar and spelling. We don't don't need this last line. I need to design some certificates because I don't want to print them and laminate them the same day. So I want them to be printed before the competition, so we can just write in people's name and then laminate them at the competition. The GAN Megabanks looks really good. Yeah, I'm interested to try it. Let's go down here to say we will also have a fun raffle. Everyone that helps out with judging. Silent Shiny? How's it going? Glad you could make it today. We're just working on a competition website, getting all the things filled out. I wonder if I should put the raffle information on a separate tab. There we go. Now it's on this tab. Now we got an hour. Now I got another 2-word question. Is giveaway 1 word or 2? Because I really don't know. GG on the sub 6 clock average. Thanks. It wasn't that good, and the scrambles in the second round were even better. I've gotten a lot of really good scrambles this year, but haven't been able to capitalize on any of them yet. I'll get there eventually, but probably not. Some amazing prizes. THR throughout the day. And thanks. Cube Depot gift. Giveaway can be 1 word or 2, but hyphenated. I'll hyphenate it. Thank you. I made it 1 word. I'll just leave it as 1 word. If well, ad must be present to win. I'm planning to do. I'm so excited to compete at both Blind and Feet, Wisconsin, and Cats this weekend. Nice. I don't recognize your username, but you'll have to let me know when we get to Blind and Feet and stuff. These prizes are brought to you by Chicago area C-O-M-P. I can't spell. And QD-Pod USA.com must be present to win. If you are going to be at the Chicago area twist competition, we're just going over what the raffle for this competition, about how if you help out with judging or running for an entire group, you'll be eligible. You'll get a raffle ticket every time you help out for a whole group, and those raffle tickets will be used to give away things like a GAN X, a $50 gift card, a Spark 7M, and some pretty good stuff. Let's see if I can find that list I was talking about. We got like $250 of prizes to give away at this competition. Yeah, there's, a Volk 2M, a 9x9, got a 9x9, the GAN X, Waylon WRM, a Little Magic 5x5M, Volk 3M, and then some lube and stuff. So I'd recommend helping if you're interested in winning any of that. We just got the groups done in on the website, so if you'd like to check out what groups you are in, they're right here. And then competitor information, lots of words, volunteer information. This could be deleted, we're already done with that. Schedule. The thing is, I think we're going to make up time on things like 3x3 second round and Scube. So I think we'll be a little bit ahead right here. But then I don't want to add events at this point, because not events, but rounds of like 2x2 and Scube, because we'll probably lose a little bit of time on 6x6 and Megaminx. So it's hard to say if we'll have time to add rounds of 2x2 and Scube. We also did top 16 for finals, which is kind of weird. So whatever. The setup will be very interesting. I hope it works. If it doesn't, it's all my fault. But yeah, so I think we're pretty much ready to go here. There's not much else I can do on stream, because like cube comps I need to do, but off stream, I think what I might do is go eat and bring my printer down here so I can print scorecards and then cut them and sort them now. That's probably what I'll do. I'll also set up cube comps while I'm gone, but if you're going to this competition and want to check out the raffle, that's something I can recommend. Should be a good one. Wish I would have bought a few more things. We only have like 10, 11 items, but they're all like real good items, so I hope that makes up for it. Yeah, so I think I'm pretty much good to go now. If anyone has any final questions, I can answer them. We can also check out the WCA homepage real quick. Applications for Continental Championships, World Championships, a lot of foreign competitions. PBQ Shaw. I want to go to this competition, but it's kind of far away from me to go to it, so I probably won't go. Oh. No outside food and drink is allowed in the venue. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna head out now. See you later, everyone. I'll be back on in not too long to do more competition work.